I was actually an activist when I was arrested. So when they saw me in this house in Nueva Ecija, one of the soldiers doubted that I was from that place. And he ransacked the place and eventually found some documents inside a pile of garlic. And these were notebooks, materials, no arms, just paper and documents. They brought me outside and put me in a van. They put my head down so that no one could see me from outside, and this car brought me to a safe house. What they did while they were asking questions was they would, you know, the pompiang, they would hit hard at the ears. Oh, ganyan. Yes, hit hard, and that's painful, no? So I would shout, but they did not put any piece of cloth here, so I could shout. Then they started fondling my breasts, and then they had this sharp object which they were putting inside my vagina. And so I was screaming and screaming and screaming, and it was like no one could hear. That went on and on until I heard one of the soldiers go up because they had walkie-talkies. The other guy on the other end of the line was asking, ang pangalan ba niya, is her name Christina or Celestina? And I said, my mother must have gotten in touch. So I said, my name is Christina. And from that moment on, they stopped, totally stopped. There was an instance when I was still in confinement. My mother visited, and then she told the lieutenant, please help her. And she was very worried. But that lieutenant was a kind lieutenant. Even while I was there, he was kind. So when I left, when I was finally released, I wrote him a thank you note. You know, in times of war, in times of strife, you can be kind, you can be humane. And I appreciate that about him. I would like the educators to hear this. It is our task to teach the students, especially for history teachers, to teach martial law during September, so that surely the students will learn about it. We have so many victims in the Philippines. There are 75,000 cases. So they can easily ask for victims to speak to their classes, and the victims are very, very willing, because it's different if you hear it from someone who really experienced the torture.